Hello. Hello. Happy Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. It's Buzzball Tuesday. Hello, hello. Please make sure you tap the like button on the way in. We're back with crazy Laura Owens cases because there's multiple. We're going to continue with the hearings from 2023 today. We're going to read the parenting plan. And then tomorrow, we are going to start with emails and text messages. And we're also going to do like a current updates of this case because there's a lot of past stuff and then it's ongoing still with Clayton. So there's a lot with the Laura Owens case. But I'm excited to get through it. It's all wild. Like I said, today we're gonna read it's the parenting plan, and then we're gonna look over a complaint. They're very short and a response. Then we'll watch the hearing. I don't want to include any other documents that are too long, so I can include them in the document live for tomorrow. Evie says, hello, hello. I'm on my phone, so I can't tag anyone. Hello, Ruth Ann. Good to see you. Evie, is it still lagging? Is it good or what? I want to make sure it's good because I don't want to read until it's not lagging. Hello, Esther. Thanks for being here. And thanks for sending me that plan. We're going to read that today, go through the hearing, and then there's a huge document that we're going to start tomorrow. Good here. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Evie, Stir, Ruth Ann, Hoodies, Cree. And then I saw, who did I miss? That was in the live chat. Yeah, I'm good now. Oh, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you. Okay, cool. People have been having issues on YouTube today. I've been having issues. Oh, with YouTube. I was going to say I've been having issues with StreamYard, but I'm sure you guys hear about that all the time. So, like I said, we will do an update on the current situation that she has going on, the current case. We'll start the docs tomorrow. We're going to finish the hearing today, go through the parenting plan. Hello, Angel Eyes. I think if you refresh, it might fix the issue. Yeah, it's a pain. Here is where we're starting today, the parenting plan. I can't believe she had a whole parenting plan when she wasn't even pregnant. One, even if she was, she would have only been like what, a couple of weeks, a month. That's absurd. Okay, why is my computer like freezing? That's really weird. Hold please. Documents like not wanting to. It's moving very slowly. Let me refresh. Okay, here we go. Is that better? Why is it doing that? It's like not scrolling. I think it's StreamYard. Sorry, guys. I think it's StreamYard on my end. Let me do one more thing. Here we go. Okay, that might be better. It's weird. It's when I open those documents from that website. I think it's just StreamYard though. Okay, hopefully that's better. Jeez. Oh. Oh. What the heck? Okay, I got it. I think. What a pain in my butt. There we go. Okay, so this is the parenting plan. I can't believe she did this. Name of petitioner, that's Laura. and Clayton is the respondent, party B, joint legal decision making. She really wanted to get this like through the court system when the baby hadn't even been born yet. It's actually really wild. Um, let's see. Okay, so we're just gonna go, we're not gonna read all the like instructions. General information. Minor children. The plan concerns the following minor children: unborn. How embarrassing. Did she take the plea deal or no? I'm gonna do an update on that tomorrow, so I'll probably be researching it today. That's crazy. I know. It is crazy. A whole parenting plan. It says so legal decision making. She selects number 4, which is joint legal decision making authority, joint legal custody requested by the parent submitting this plan. Let me fix my computer. The parents cannot agree to the terms of legal decision making and parenting time and or are unable to submit this plan together at this time. Wow. Then it says part 2, physical custody and parenting time. She selects school year, weekday and weekend time sharing schedule. She selects the minor children will be in the care of party A biweekly, and the minor children will be in the care of party B as follows. She selects transportation will be provided as follows. Party A will pick up the minor children at 4 o'clock. Party B will drop the minor children off at 4 o'clock. I'm sorry, but how does she know, like, what the times when they're in school? Like, what about Clayton's schedule? She's absolutely insane. This is ridiculous. According to Rachel, she didn't, if I remember correctly, because she said the next step is trial. That's what I heard. I heard that it was gonna go, the next step was trial. That's absurd. I want to be at that trial too, for sure. Summer months or school break longer than 40. What do you mean a school break? Like, what school? What's gonna happen in 5 years? Like, what if the world ends? I mean, this is ridiculous. Summer months or school break longer than 4 days. Selected. During summer months or school breaks that last longer than 4 days, no changes shall be made, or each parent is entitled to a 2-week period of vacation time with the minor children. The parents will work out the details of the vacation at least 30 days in advance. BZ, who's taking a vacation? She's crazy. Travel. Should either parent travel out of the area with minor children, each parent will keep the other parent informed of travel plans, addresses, and telephone numbers at which that parent and the minor can be reached. Neither parent shall travel with the minor children outside Arizona for longer than 14 days without the prior written consent of the other parent or order of the court. How do they drop off and pick up at 4? Like, what does Laura think she's doing here? She's like, "I know exactly what schedule the elementary school will have or the daycare when I drop them off. We don't know which one we're going to utilize, and pay for, but I know that they get out at 4 o'clock." She's nuts doing a parenting plan for a baby that's not born. Not even that, Ruth Ann. It's not that it's not born, it's that it's like non-existent. There's no baby in the womb. There is no future child to attend school or daycare till 4 p.m. If she wastes resources on a trial, like, and she loses, they better give her the worst freaking, like, what is it, like, a sentencing. That's ridiculous. Holiday schedule. She checks off New Year's Eve. These are the holidays I'm assuming she wants. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, winter break, child's birthday, so basically every good major holiday, she wants it. She says Clayton, wait, why does it say? Oh, even years. Odd years. Oh, wow. Oh man. I know like children are beautiful and everything, but like I'm glad I don't have one. So I wouldn't have to do this. I mean, ideally, you'd want to make it work, but a parenting plan, I'm sorry, that's stressful for those of you who have done that. Oh yeah, you said it doesn't exist. She's straight up psychopath. I don't even believe that they like buy that. 3-day weekends, telephone contact. Each parent may have telephone contact with minor children during the children's normal waking hours. Educational arrangements. Both parents have the right to participate in school conferences, events, and activities, and the right to consult with teachers and other school personnel. These are like her requests. Medical and dental arrangements. Are you a psychic? Do you foresee what health problems your child will have? Both parents have the right to authorize emergency medical treatment if needed and the right to consult with physicians and other medical practitioners. Both parents agree to advise the other parent immediately of any emergency medical or dental care sought for the minor children, to cooperate on health matters concerning the children, and to keep one other reasonably informed. Both parents agree to keep each other informed as to names, addresses, and telephone numbers of all medical and dental providers. Religious education arrangements. Each parent may take the children to a church or place of worship of his or her choice during the time that the minor children is or are in his. Okay, so she's like, yeah, whatever religion you want to be, Clayton, go ahead. Go ahead. If I have to take care of the twins on New Year's Eve, there's going to be trouble. Bruce, listen, you might be able to work it out. You might be able to work something out. Like maybe one time you get the kid for New Year's Eve and then one time she gets it. On and off. She's willing to compromise if you're interested. Additional arrangements and comments. Notify other parent of address change within 30 days. Okay, notify parent of emergency. Talk to other parent extra activities. Ask other parent if he or she wants to take care of his children. Obtain written consent before moving. Communicate. Method of communication is calling or texting. Frequency of communication every other day. Praise other parent. Each parent encourages to love and respect. Oh, agrees to encourage love and respect between the minor children and other parent. How, Laura? You don't even do these things. You don't even do these things. Cooperate and work together. Both parents agree to exert their best efforts to work cooperatively in future plans consistent with the best interests of the minor children, and to amicably resolve such disputes as they may arise. Notify other parent of problems with time sharing ahead of time. If either parent is unable to follow through with the time sharing arrangements involving the minor children, that parent will notify the parent as soon as possible. Parenting plan mediation. Okay. Signature of party A. Statement regarding contact with SOs and the persons convicted of dangerous crimes against children. Okay. That's that's fair. Mm, there's nothing selected there. Signature of both parents. Okay, so Clayton. I don't think Clayton has signed this yet. Joint legal decision. Domestic violence. Domestic violence has not occurred between the parties. Neither party has been convicted of a DUI or drug offense within the past 12 months. The parents agree to review the terms of this agreement and make any necessary or desired changes every 12 months. Clayton didn't agree to this. Absolutely, and that yeah, Evie. Clayton agree to this beforehand? This is for a non-existent baby. What court were entertain hoodies? It's probably going to trial. She did this to 5 different men. It's absolutely insane. What else? Signature of both parents. Okay, I only see hers. Clearly, Clayton has not signed here. Yeah, affidavit signed by Laura. That's it. Okay. Um, that was a short doc. This was in family court. They were going to dismiss it because she hadn't proven paternity, but Clayton asked for fees and sanctions. I know, but like she wasn't even pregnant is a problem. This one is a response. So this is, I believe, Clayton's response. Okay, yeah. Person filing Clayton, yeah. Um, legal decision, parenting time, child support. She's batshit nuts. He puts horse sales podcast host is her occupation. Party A is, let me zoom in on this. Party A is making up this entire claim and is refusing to do a paternity test. That's what Clayton put. It's all in her mind. It's she's unwell. I already read that. Information about me. Clayton, okay. I love how he puts like what's my occupation? Realtor wellness advocate. Like I love that. He didn't put like the bachelor. I'm a fan of Clayton. I'm not gonna lie. I was a fan of him on what's the show? I always get him confused. I know gonna be like again. Um, was it Perfect Match? I think it was Perfect Match. I love that. Or was it Love Island? Can't remember. Don't hate me. My relationship to children for whom the other party wants the court order, pregnancy has not been proven, neither has paternity. I don't know why this is moving so slow when I scroll. It's just this page. Jurisdiction. Party A is unwilling to do paternity test, therefore paternity is unable to be proven. Information about minor children. NA, no proof of children shown. No proof of paternity. That is insane. You got it. Okay, yeah, it was perfect match. I always get it confused. I know. The sad that the courts waste taxpayers' money. Listen, Nibby. This is why they need to lock her up. If she ends up taking it to trial, letting it go to trial. Statements about paternity. Hey Q, good to see you. Statements about paternity, no sexual intercourse. He selected. Oral sex was performed, but that was all. Other. Despite multiple requests, party A refuses to take a paternity test. She sent me an email saying she would only take a paternity test if we were to date exclusively. See Exhibit 1, Party A has threatened that she will write defamatory comments about this matter and relate it to. Is that related? Oh, release it to the press. See Exhibit 1. Summary of what I say about opportunity. Clayton says this entire population is made up by Party A. Oh, sorry, not population petition. The entire petition is made up by Party A. There is no proof of paternity upon information received and belief. Upon information and belief. Party A suffers from mental health issues. I'm concerned that she is stalking me. Yeah, yeah, she was, Clayton. I wouldn't be surprised if she was still doing it now. Court cases involving legal decision, legal custody. I have not been a party or witness in any court case. He selected NA. Court cases not involving legal decision. I do not have NA. Okay, physical custody. He puts NA. Medical expense. I deny paternity. Oh, shit. Domestic violence. No domestic violence occurred. Based on my knowledge, neither parent has been convicted. Oh, I like how he put that in there. He wrote in based on my knowledge. He's like, I don't know. This B could have a whole different name, a whole different life in another country, as far as we're concerned. She loco. Loca. Loca en la cabeza. The court should make her penis dick then send a cameraman and the OB/GYN appointment with 13 months. I had a neighbor that faked a pregnancy for nearly 13 months. It was wild. She suffered from mental illness and her uterus removed, but insisted she was pregnant. What? 8 weeks. Hope you're doing well. She said no DV in this, but in her depo, she said he are. Yes, I know. I was going to say that right now when we were done with this. I was going to say, didn't she claim that they all, well, Greg and Clayton, I don't know about Mike yet. I'm not that far yet. Graped her. Issues order declaring Party B, Clayton Echard. I can't believe her. I can't believe her. Every time I see something about her, I'm just like, what? We're gonna get into the complaint, the real estate complaint tomorrow. So I'm excited. And there's some calls too that I think I want to go through tomorrow. I request testing cost. Okay. Other orders I am requesting, I, Clayton, am requesting a court-ordered paternity test and that Party A pay all costs. I also request an award of attorney's fees pursuant to, okay, at this case, as this case is groundless and lacking in merit, we never had sexual intercourse. That's really sad. That really sucks. Um, what's this page? Okay, that's the end of the certificate of service. Why does it do that? Laura Owens by Clayton. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, wait, there's an exhibit. What is this, an email? There's one exhibit and it says Laura Owens. Let me zoom in. Please, it says Clayton, please have this service proof that I'm telling the truth. I wouldn't put my name on the line if I weren't able to back it up. If that doesn't convince you, nothing will. I am done giving you the power when you have been so demeaning. You have belittled and humiliated me. You are emotionally and verbally abusive. When? When did he do that, Laura? She says, "And I am done protecting you. You have treated me like I am a liar, made me feel ugly and worthless, and not given a shit whether the twins and I lived or died." Dude. Since you probably won't open the attachments, here's what I sent to page 6 in the New York Post tonight. I have a tip regarding Clayton Eckert and a pregnancy. His treatment of the mother is horrendous and consistent with his image as a manipulator. He is also not the self help and suicide prevention advocate he claims to be. Despite his efforts on social media to prove that he is a changed man, that is not who he is in private. I have plenty of evidence. I am part of the story, but will only submit if you keep my name anonymous. I will not give the information without signing an agreement that confirms that. Wow, she's low. So low. I mean, we already knew that. She says, or yeah, not surprisingly, both are interested. It's your call as to whether or not I respond. Again, I have all the proof in the world to back it up and would never submit this if I wasn't 1,000,000% sure that you are the father. If you're going to pull your monthly messages attitude, I'm not going to continue to keep this private. Maybe it's Maybe if it's public, you will step up, and by my actions, you can tell I am dead serious about making it that way. Remember, you threatened me tonight as well, and if you wanna make it public yourself, be my guest. I am owed an apology for the way you treated me, and you would be lucky to have the opportunity to explore things with me, not the other way around. Let me know tonight I'm done giving you the power. All the best, Laura Owens. Is she insane? We're reading her threat. Seems like hi, Cat. Seems like a million miles an hour once I get a chance to stop. Yeah, you better stop by here. Um, yes, Mike too. Yeah, she did say that that Mike assaulted her. Scary, scary stuff. This girl is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, dude. You're telling me, and I'm a girl. Okay, let's see. What do we have before? We have one more document. Or wait, yeah, I have a complaint, and then we're getting gonna get into the hearing. Tomorrow, we're gonna get into a really big file that has like a bunch of texts and stuff. When she reported him to the Department of Real Estate, so he loses his license and stuff. She literally tried to ruin Clayton's life, all of these men's life. That really sucks. Cause imagine like you could have had a chance, even though she didn't. But I think they realized she was batshit crazy. Um, Name of petitioner is redacted. Clayton Eckard. Okay. Did I already read this one? This is a complaint. Information about me. Okay, so she did this. Other parties' relationship to the children in this petition. Father. Is this the one we already read? Venue. This is proper court to bring this lawsuit under Arizona law. Why am I filing this case against the other party in Arizona? The person is a resident of Arizona. The person agrees to have the case heard and will file written papers in the court. The person had sexual intercourse in the state as a result of which the minor child may have been conceived. She selected sexual intercourse. Parties A and B were not living together, but had sexual intercourse at the probate dates of conception of the minor children. The mother of the minor children did not have sexual intercourse with anyone else during those periods in which the minor children could have been conceived. Okay, Laura, why would we believe you anyways? She says mother was not married at the time minor children were born or conceived, or at least 10 months before minor children were born or conceived. Information about child support. To my knowledge, there is no child support order for minor children. Children's residence, the child's name, unborn. Child B, unborn. because remember, she was going to have twins. Court cases involving physical custody. I have not been a party. Okay, she selected that. Physical custody, legal decision making. She says, I don't know. Wait, is this? Okay. Medical expenses. There are no unreimbursed medical expenses. Okay. Parent information. I have not already attended. Oh, I have not attended a parenting information program. Domestic violence has not occurred. Okay, we already know that. Neither parent has been convicted of crimes. Paternity order, first name, Clayton. Birth certificate, order that the name of the father be listed in A above to be added to each minor child's birth certificate. Primary residence, declare neither parent's home is designated as a primary residence. Reasonable parenting time. Award joint legal decision making. Child support in the amount set forth in the child support worksheet filed with this petition. Medical and dental, order that both parties, okay, yeah, pay. Split the cost pretty much. Tax exemption, party A is unborn child. One, party B entitled to the claim is the other unborn child. So each one can claim one of them. Okay, that was it for that one. She's absurd. Then the last slide. Who found out that she was pregnant? Cops? She lied. Yeah, she was telling people about it. Okay, let's move on to, this is the November 2nd, 2023 hearing. So now Clayton has a lawyer for this hearing. Remember, he was representing himself. The last hearing.
Yeah, actually, let me look at the worksheet really quick. One of them.
So basically, no medical professional can prove that she was pregnant. She gave herself pregnancy tests. She failed a paternity test. She never had an OBGYN. She was never pregnant. Absurd, deranged, if you ask me. She claimed she had high-risk pregnancy, but never saw a doctor. That's ridiculous.
Isn't even one that I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it would be that one.
Yeah. Did you guys not have it?
Yeah.
It would have been. I labeled it like 15. I don't know if you saw I gave them a USB. Do you have that USB?
I think I do. I do have it on my computer.
Okay.
So
and
we printed what you gave us. I know somewhere that you did.
If it's labeled like 1 for 15, just.
Shout out to Schnitzel. I think that's who that's from.
If it's 15.
I think that's the one then, because ours started at 55, and 16 I think would have been your last one, which
that would have been
4, right?
Yes.
Okay,
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem. I actually planned to. Yeah. I didn't know that the court was going to lodge it like that. Like I'm used to them doing like offense 1, plaintiff 1, like back and forth. Yeah, they're going to lodge it like all of them
all at once. Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, and then that one, that was just a mistake. And don't even worry about it. I'm not going to try and admit it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, Hoodie, this is the one that she claimed there was no records. No, there was no records. SN has all the videos. Yes. I've been using her. She's great. See, the court should make her give proof. Exactly. Asini. I'm glad you're here.
All right. Thank you. You may be seated.
There she is, the scary woman.
All right. So good morning. I'm Commissioner 𝗠𝗲𝗹𝗆𝗆. And so we're here today in the matter of Clayton Echard versus Laura Owens, CV 20230539552. We will start by having everyone state their names. Ms. Arena, if you want to begin.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deandra Arena, counsel for the plaintiff, Clayton Echard. I'm also accompanied by Isabel Rainey from my office, who's an associate.
You, Mr. Echard?
My name's Clayton Echard.
Thank you. Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joshua Lopez representing Laura Owens, who's present before the court on Microsoft Teams.
All right, thank you. Ms. Owens, if you can state your name for me.
Laura Owens.
All right, thank you. All right, so this is the continuation
I can't stand her voice.
of the contested hearing that the previously held on October 24th. Before we start, I guess we'll discuss that there was a request to have the hearing not put on live stream. The court granted that. Then there was an objection to that filed. The court had granted it prior to the objection. But I have reviewed the objection. At this time, I'm still ordering that the live stream not be active during the hearing. The courtroom is still open. Anyone who wants to come to the courthouse can view the hearing in the courthouse, but I'm not having the hearing live streamed. We also had a notice of supplemental allegations filed on October 31st. So Lopez, did you have an opportunity to review that?
I did have an opportunity to review it, and I'd like to object on a handful of different reasons, Your Honor. And if you'd like, I can present those now.
Sure.
So in regard to the amendment, well, in regard to the amendment, Your Honor, generally what happens in these order of protection hearings or injunction against harassment hearings, the petitioner is able
Abuelita says, did she give birth?
to amend their petition at the beginning of the hearing before we've even started to determine what the scope of the hearing should be in regard to. In this particular instance, Clayton did not have those in his petition, and we are now 4/5 of the way through his petition. Not only that, we've started the hearing and he's ended his case in chief. We've already presented now. He's ended his testimony. He's ended entering his exhibits. We've moved on to the defense case in chief, and we're 4/5. Again, we're 4/5 of the way through the hearing. If this was all complete on the same day, he wouldn't get that opportunity to now amend his petition once we're already about to be at the end of the hearing, just because he's now hired counsel.
You know, the UFO files were just released, and I did a little video on them. Go check it out. I don't know if people are into the UFO files, but yeah, they came to drop off the alien BB.
Doesn't give him a new opportunity to now amend the petition or add exhibits or add testimony. That would essentially be restarting this whole hearing over again, opening up the petitioner to be able to testify, and then cross-examination, and then we would get a chance to respond. That wouldn't make any sense. It's too late now. He shouldn't be able to amend the petition at this point.
If you wanted to be heard.
I do, Your Honor. And
Oh my gosh, I guess that would make her the Virgin Mary. Because she got pregnant without the actual conception. Clayton's lawyer is Billionaire is better than Laura's. Good.
You can remain seated. It's
Okay.
better for the microphone anyway, so.
Whatever the court's preference is, of course. Your Honor, with respect to our request to amend pursuant to Rule 38D, it's our position that we are able to amend at this point in time. Mr. Eckert has already provided testimony to support these new allegations in his case in chief. I believe the purpose of Rule 38 is in part for judicial economy. As the court's well aware, Mr. Eckert could proceed with filing an additional injunction against harassment at a later date. So we're really just doing this to ensure that the court has all the necessary allegations to proceed with making a determination in this hearing today. I don't believe it's prejudicial whatsoever. Again, the testimony has already been provided to support these new allegations, and I think it's important that they be added so that the court can make a determination today, and Mr. Eckert doesn't have to come back another time with a new injunction.
All right, thank you. So when I first received it, I was concerned that we were, just adding stuff at the last second. I do think that these are just making more specific allegations that we did discuss, that Mr. Lopez did have an opportunity to cross-examine him about, because they were based on exhibits that were already admitted and have already been admitted at this time. So I
Laura, stop fixing your hair. Like, we don't give a shit what you look like.
will allow the amended allegations at this time over the objection. But I do have the same concerns.
Like, you're not that cute, and Clayton is 20, 100, 1,000 million times better.
Mr. Lopez expressed, which is we're not restarting this hearing. And so the reason we reset it was so that Mr. Lopez could ask Ms. Owens questions about their exhibits and admit whatever exhibits they were choosing to admit. Mr. Eckert, I had given him an opportunity to review those exhibits prior to those being admitted, since he hadn't had an opportunity to see those. So where we are in the case is that Ms. Owens has testified primarily. She is going to, finish her testimony through whatever exhibits Mr. Lopez wants to admit. And then Mr. Eckert would have the opportunity to cross-examine Ms. Owens, because that part he hadn't concluded yet. And then we would do closing arguments. So that's kind of where we are. Okay.
Just a question, Your Honor. So I understand that you're going to allow the amended petition, but as far as the exhibits that the petitioner was trying to supplement, those are not being included. Is that correct? He's not getting the opportunity to admit additional exhibits. Is that correct?
I mean, I guess the only thing I have about the exhibits, and I haven't seen that, I haven't reviewed all of those exhibits. The only thing I don't know about any of the exhibits is if they were in response to any of the exhibits that you have, I guess is what I'm not.
And I guess I'm not sure either.
I guess that's the only thing I don't know, but at this point, I do think his, case has been basically concluded.
Okay. My final question is, as far as this hearing, I know it indicates in the minute entry, it was, we were just going to go for 30 minutes. Is that 30 minutes altogether? Is that 30 minutes for us to present our exhibits? Is that broken down? I just want to make sure that I'm efficient with my time as best I can be.
I mean, ideally, we're here for 30 minutes, but I will extend it to 45 minutes to allow everyone to do closing. So the testimony portion, and that would include.
Is that an energy drink? What is that? Melly, at this point, Laura knows the internet is watching. Oh, okay, the first hearing, she didn't. I think this is really Laura Sherla, because her and Kenzie have a lot of the same behaviors. Lie detector test and 20 letters of recommendations. She got a ghost baby. Like Super Mario Brothers.
Cross-examination time would be the 30 minutes.
Okay. Is it, do I have 20 or is it like 15 and 15? I just want to make
sure. 20 is fine, and then 15, 10 minutes to cross-examine if we need to, and 15 minutes for closing, sort of around that time.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Rena?
Your Honor, with respect to the exhibits, the supplementals, they are, for the most part, impeachment exhibits with respect to Ms. Owens' prior testimony. So that's what they would be using for. And so I guess to answer the court's question, they are responsive to defendant's exhibits here. So it would be utilized for cross-examination. That's what the supplemental exhibits are for.
And I mean,
I thought you weren't supposed to drink those when you were pregnant. Is that like, what do you call it? Is that a myth? Her sippy cup? You can't drink those while pregnant. Yeah, okay, thank you, Stir. That's what I was saying. I'm like, listen, BZ, why you be drinking
I
that?
think you could use them for impeachment purposes if you felt they would be relevant.
She's a damn
I don't know
liar.
if she has them to look at to.
They were disclosed to Mr. Lopez on, I believe, yesterday morning.
I was able to send them to my client, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
And Your Honor, one last thing. While I understand and respect the court's decision regarding the courtroom being closed for live stream, I do have concerns regarding the fact that Ms. Owens is present virtually and who's present, in her household and who else is being able to listen to this. My client, unfortunately, with this hearing not being able to be live streamed, is being precluded from having any of his family, friends, or any other persons that may want to listen in support of him from being able to do that. So I would just ask that the court at least confirm with Ms. Owens that no one is present. I know this is hard to confirm, but that's one of our concerns.
Okay, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously his family can be here, and I'm not sure he looks like he has some people here. But Ms. Owens, is anyone else with you?
No, I'm in a casita by myself.
Okay.
I can also pan if they want to see that nobody else is present, if that would be helpful.
Okay.
She's in a what? Or you sound like a man. Okay.
I mean, obviously his family can be here, and I'm not sure he looks like he has some people here. But Ms. Owens, is anyone else with you?
No, I'm in a casita by myself.
Oh, in a casita.
I can also pan if they want to see that nobody else is.
No, we don't want to see your dirty ass hoarding casita, okay? Thank you very much. No, thank you. You're not. She's an idiot. You're not supposed to drink those. Yeah, according to what I've heard, you're not supposed to, but she's a liar. Deanna here also cross-examined Laura during the later hearing for fees and costs, but Laura, she's dumb. She's in her casita, she claims. Yeah, her dirty ass casita. Remember how dirty it was in the body cam footage? Oh my God, I couldn't believe that.
Present, if that would be helpful.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, so Mr. Lopez, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. I want to turn the court's attention to, and I'll jump around here a little bit, but Exhibit 38. And Your Honor, do you have that available? It's a video. Do you need a USB?
You can hook up to your computer so it to show it. I can make you a presenter.
I can play it on my computer. Is that what you need? Because I can bring it up there.
Yeah, if you want to present it, then I can make you a presenter, and you can. Well, actually, because I think you need the little hookup thing to that.
Yeah, there were some technical difficulties. I want to either say last time or in a different court. I could try and do that. I don't have the.
You know, best if you can bring in those hookup things.
What was that, Your Honor? Sorry.
I'm trying to get my JA to bring in the little extra extension thing that I think you need. And I think they just hook up to the thing, and then you can hook them up to your computer.
She lives in the casita, so that's like the back house of her parents' house. Like another back little, like, what do you call it? I don't know. It's like it's a portion of it's on her parents' property behind their house, I believe.
But then I think they need to hook up to that.
I don't have like another cord that needs to be plugged in.
I'm not 100%, but it looks. I think there's a cord already there, maybe.
This is the one for this. Oh.
I'm gonna try to see your A or B, but
If that doesn't work, then the other thing I can do is just plug it directly into my computer. Is it working?
I mean, I made you a presenter, but I don't see anything currently. I just see you right now, but if you, I don't know if you want to try to.
Okay, let me just try one more thing now.
Can this guy figure it out?
I believe I know the one that you're referring to. I don't have it in front of me, but I believe it's the video of my pregnant stomach.
No one cares, Laura, but okay.
Would it be okay if I just brought my computer up?
Sure, as long as everyone can,
Okay.
if anyone wants to come up and see it too, or.
Okay. Laura, do you have in front of you exhibit that's marked 38?
I believe I know the one that you're referring to. I don't have it in front of me, but I believe it's the video of my pregnant stomach. Is that correct?
Yeah. Is this an accurate video of you?
So it's actually not showing up at all on mine. Your Honor, I can see you and I can see Mr. Echard's counsel, but I can't see my attorney or anything else.
You can't see me?
No,
If you can maybe just put it near the lap, we might be able to see it just on
Oh, it was a pool house. Okay, I thought it was just like a storage.
the
I
screen
think
there.
what she's saying is she can't see all the participants.
She can see you. Well, can you see him now?
I cannot. I can only see you and I can see Mr. Echard's counsel.
I mean, I can maybe unmake you a presenter because I think maybe that's what happened is. Can you see him now?
I cannot.
Can you click something on your screen, like participants? Or a different view?
Let me see.
Okay,
Show
gallery, whatever.
No, nothing else. Nobody else is showing up.
Okay. Despite you being able to see me,
Yes.
you have in front of you exhibit 38.
The video of my pregnant stomach.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
What is this?
It's a video that I took of my pregnant stomach because Mr. Echard asked me to take it for him so he could verify that I was indeed pregnant.
Okay. And is this video an accurate reflection of what you looked like recently?
In September, I believe.
And is this a video that Mr. Echard asked you to send to him?
Yes, it is.
Was that to show proof that you were in fact pregnant?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to move into evidence exhibit 38.
No objection. I don't believe sufficient foundation was laid. Also, this video does not have any time or date stamp on it to be inherently reliable.
I mean, I can't see it, but
Is there any way, Your Honor, for the video to be played on the Microsoft Teams?
so that's what I think we were trying to have him do with that, the hookup thing, but I don't know specifically how to do it. Beth, do you know how to hook it up or no?
I do not, but I can ask next door.
So she claims she's pregnant here, and then later she claims she miscarried months earlier than this hearing. How is she allowed to lie about that? If they don't show the video, I have it pulled up. I think it's the same one. Who's this attorney? Does he not know how to work Teams, hun?
Yeah, so Ms. Echard, when did you say that you took this video?
I took this video in September, and when I did send it to Mr. Echard on that date via email, I also sent him a screenshot that showed, like if you scroll up on a video, and it can show exactly when it was taken, where it was taken, to prove that it wasn't something like I had edited or taken prior to that.
And why did you?
Why don't you just give him the real proof?
take that video?
I took that video because he had asked me for a video to show him that I was pregnant.
Okay,
Because,
and
yeah, I'm sorry.
the video that you submitted and that we're requesting the court enter into evidence, this is the video that you're talking about?
Yes, it is. I was able to pull up 38. Yes, that's the video.
Okay.
And I
Your
did
Honor,
it.
at this time, we're requesting that this be entered into evidence.
Again, I reiterate my objection, Your Honor. I don't believe sufficient foundation has been laid. She says September. I don't have the date in September, the year. There's no proof she sent this to Mr. Eckerd. And furthermore, we don't have proof that it hasn't been edited.
Your Honor, she's testified that this was the video, that she sent it in September. She sent it because Mr. Eckerd had indicated
Look at her face. She's like, yeah, I sent it 72 times because I'm a stalker.
that she should send it to him to show that she was pregnant. The foundation's laid. She's testified to all of this.
Ms. Owens, does the video that you're looking at in Exhibit 38, is that a true and accurate depiction of the video that you made in September?
Yes, it is.
All right. I'll look at the exhibit over the objection.
Was it working?
38. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ms. Owens, I'd like to take your attention to Exhibit 40. Can you please explain what these are?
These are text messages that Clayton sent me from the time when he found out that I was pregnant through, I believe it was the beginning of July. And these were text messages, for example, that showed that I believe it was the second to last one, shows, I'm sorry, this made it harder. I wanted you to come over to confirm what I was doubting, and it did confirm that. So I don't see you as a liar anymore, proving that I had gone over to his house and taken a pregnancy test that he had purchased in front of him and that he knew I was
Your Honor,
pregnant.
I'm going to object at this time. She's reading exhibits that have not been admitted into evidence. More foundation needs to be laid as far as I'm concerned.
Your Honor, I think that she's just trying to explain what these are, and she is.
Well, I mean, if you can explain that without reading the whole exhibit. So.
Okay. Okay, with that,
Did her lawyer really try to just allow her to do an exhibit? DNA also uses this hearing to later cross-examine and impeach Laura testimony in the fees and costs hearing. Ugh. Yeah, and Clayton had to pay this lawyer for her freaking lies.
are these text messages that Clayton had sent to you?
Yes, they are.
Is the phone number that is indicated at the top of each one of these text messages a number that you know to be Clayton?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Was that a phone number that Clayton had texted you from previously?
Yes.
Do you know if Clayton had changed his number since he had texted you from that number previously?
No, he had not, to my knowledge.
Okay. And these text messages, were they sent to you during the time periods between when you became pregnant to when this petition against you for this injunction against harassment was filed?
Yes.
Are these accurate reflections of those text messages? Have they been altered in any way?
They have not been altered in any way.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to admit into evidence Exhibit 40.
Any objection?
Your Honor, I'm objecting for the record. I think there's a completeness issue here. These text messages have been altered. As the court can see, these text messages only include the statements that Ms. Owens wants to include here, not the context surrounding the text messages. I also believe that there hasn't been sufficient foundation laid with respect to the actual dates that these text messages span.
All right, I'll admit 40 over objection.
All right, I'd like to turn your attention now to Exhibit 47. Do you have Exhibit 47 in front of you?
Yes, I do.
And
Ew, she's so nasty. I can't believe Stir says they both filed for bankruptcy. She filed for Chapter 7. Yeah, I think that's on my spreadsheet, some of those docs from the website. But imagine her dad was sick too, right? So imagine like her dad doesn't even have that much time. He's older. He's ill. And here she is faking all these pregnancies. That's how she spent the last years of her life with her father, stressing him out, making up lies, setting up men. Hey, Bam Bam, good to see you. Making up a bunch of shit.
what is this exhibit?
This is an email I got from Clayton on September 17th saying that he was unbothered by me going to the media about the situation.
Okay, now, you said, when was this email sent to you?
September 17th.
And it was your understanding that it was sent from Mr. Eckard?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and what was this email in response to?
This was in response to me saying that I had told him that if he didn't continue to participate in the paternity case, that I felt like I was going to need to go to the press because I thought that would pressure him to come up with a parenting
Objection,
plan.
Your Honor. She's providing a narrative that's not part of this exhibit. Again, this is a completeness issue here. She is cutting out the portion she wants and leaving out the context, which would be the email that she sent him that he is responding to.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Go. What's her name? I know Stir said it earlier, the lawyer's name. Deanna. Go, Deanna. We like Deanna. And then using her father's health to manipulate the men. Dude, that is so messed up. Don't stress out dad. I like am on the contrary. Like I try to find everything to not stress my dad out, even though he's not even, I think her dad's for sure older. Oh, Deandra. Oh, I thought it was Deanna. My bad. Deandra. Hi, Vanjie. Good to see you. Love. Using her sick father is wrong.
I'm only
If you want to present the other half of it, obviously you can. I would go ahead and admit exhibit. What are we, 40,
Okay, Your Honor,
Hi,
yeah, at
Laura.
this time I'd like to admit this exhibit.
47? That'll be admitted.
Okay, I'd like to turn your attention to exhibit 37. This again is, what is this?
I do not have exhibit 37 in front of me.
It should be a video.
Can you possibly give me the context for which video it is? Or
It should be a video that was posted by Clayton.
oh, okay, yes, I know exactly the video. It was a video that Clayton posted on October the 6th on his public.
Okay, what is it? What is this video?
This is Mr. Eckard telling his 200 and nearly 300,000 followers that the results of our paternity testing were back and he was not the father, when in fact the paternity test results were not back.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so you had done a paternity test?
Correct.
The results are not back?
The results are still not back. The testing is ongoing according to the lab.
But since the paternity test had come back, you are indicating Clayton had posted a video?
Correct.
Where was that video posted?
She's like, to his almost 300,000 followers. Really, that guy sitting in the background is Greg. Oh, it is? He went to support Clayton. Yay. I want to support them too. That's awesome. She's dumb as hell. I can't stand her.
I'm sorry, did you say?
And I'm usually not like that. Like I usually like a lot, I get along with females pretty well. So if I don't like you, it says a lot. Respectfully.
Where or when?
Where?
It was posted to his public Instagram,
When was it posted?
October the 6th.
Okay, how did you get a copy of it?
I got a copy because it was on his public Instagram.
Okay. And was
You mean because you were stalking him online too?
this an accurate reflection? Have you altered the video in any way?
No, I have not.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to admit Exhibit 37 into evidence.
I'm objecting on relevance. This case is about Ms. Owens' harassment of Mr. Eckert. Mr. Eckert posting anything on his private social media is not relevant to this case.
Your Honor, as part of the petition that Mr. Eckert had written, he had indicated that my client was defaming him when in fact my client was not defaming him, and that she was harassing him by sending him emails and different text messages. I think that this is relevant to show that not only were the text messages and emails concerning my client's pregnancy, paternity, but also what I had indicated in my opening and evidence that we had Ms. Owens testify to, that she did in fact also message Clayton to take down certain false videos or false statements offline because she was getting harassed by his fans and followers. So this video is to show
For being a liar and a fraudster. Look at her eyes here. Perfect pause. So she's all butthurt because Clayton and other channels like Dave Neal and stuff start reporting on her damn lies.
that this was the video that he had posted, and the reason she had continued communication with him beyond just the pregnancy and paternity was for him to take down certain videos, that it wasn't for harassment and that it was for legitimate purposes. This is that video that we want to present to show why my client was communicating with Clayton regarding that specific issue.
All right, I'll admit the exhibit for the purpose of that limited purpose that you're referring to.
Confirmation to publish to the court.
Okay.
It's Friday, and you know what we need on a Friday? We need some good news. Who's got the good news today? I got the good news. What's that good news, Clayton? Well, test results came back early, and they said little to no fetal DNA present. Let's go, baby. We knew, I knew that was going to happen. 5 months ago. Finally, they put to rest. Thank you all to those that supported me and waited until everything came out and spent false accusations in 2 years. I really don't want to, look ahead to next year and see what's going to happen. I think 2 false accusations in a lifetime is enough. So thank you all for the support, love. It's a trying time, but I learned so much about myself. And now back to the regularly scheduled programming. Listen, it's Friday.
I don't blame Clayton for doing that. I really don't. And you know what? How sad that your other ex-boyfriend who you did the same thing to has to show up to your dumbass court for what you're doing with his wife. I thought I didn't like Kenzie. I thought I didn't like Sarah Boone. I thought I can stand Letitia. But you know what? Laura's high up there. She's high up there on the list.
About 5 more minutes.
And those are all murderers, child abusers. So
All right, I'd like to turn the court and Ms. Owens, I'd like to turn your attention to Exhibit 44. What is Exhibit 44?
Exhibit 44 is a text message I received from Clayton on June the 4th.
Okay, and was this? Okay, this was from. Is this a text message or is this an email?
This is a text message.
Is this an accurate reflection of the text message? Has it been altered in any way that Clayton had sent to you?
No, it has not been altered, and yes, it is accurate.
I don't see a phone number in here. Was Mr. Eckerd's phone number saved as Clayton Eckerd in your phone?
Yes, it was at that point.
Okay. And, Your Honor, I'd like to admit Exhibit 44 into evidence at this time.
Any objection to 44?
Your Honor, I would just object for the record as to completeness. Again, I believe there is more to this text message than what is being disclosed in this exhibit.
All right, I'll admit it over objection.
Okay, I'd like to turn to Exhibit 46. Ms. Owens, what is Exhibit 46?
Exhibit 46 is a variety of different medical providers that I saw confirming that I am in fact pregnant from the day I found out I was pregnant on June 1st through, I believe it was last week. It may have been through the week prior to that, but I have the dates on there through October 11th. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Were these pictures, why were these pictures taken? Why did you save these documents?
I saved these documents again to try to prove to Mr. Eckerd that I was indeed pregnant because he doubted me.
Did he ask you to send these documents?
Yes, he did.
To show why?
He asked for these documents to show that I was indeed pregnant and that the pregnancy was ongoing and that it was viable.
Have you altered any of these documents in any way to misconstrue their meaning?
No, I have not altered them.
And are these an accurate reflection of these documents?
Yes, it's entirely accurate.
But she did alter them, right? Did she? I can't keep track with everything that she lies about. Don't come for me. She did lie about a lot of things, so.
They are your documents?
Yes, they are.
Your Honor, I'd like to admit Exhibit 46 into evidence.
Your Honor, I'm not objecting because I believe the court needs to see these exhibits. But I will note that we have concerns regarding what they're being offered for.
So I'll admit 46.
What's with her face?
I'd like to take your attention to Exhibit 48. Do you have that in front of you?
I do, yes.
Okay, what is it?
This is a letter from the Arizona Department of Real Estate that they sent me after looking into Mr. Eckerd's conduct when he was my realtor, showing that he was found in violation of professional conduct for not submitting an offer.
Okay, was this something that you received from the Arizona Department of Real Estate?
Correct.
I think that's what we're going over tomorrow. It's like 100-page document, but has a bunch of emails and stuff in it. But it's from the Department of Real Estate.
Did you alter this document in any way?
No, I did not.
Did you receive it on or about September 15th, 2023?
Correct.
Okay, Your Honor, I'd like to admit this into evidence.
I'm objecting for the record based on relevance. Again, this matter is about Ms. Owens' harassment.
Wow.
I do not believe that this is relevant.
I agree. It will not be admitted.
Wow.
48.
Your Honor, how much time?
1 minute.
I'd like to turn to Exhibit 50, Your Honor. This will be the final one that or Exhibit 50, do you recognize that exhibit?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and what is it of?
This is something that was posted to Reddit by Mr. Eckerd under a false name, and that was also in the order of protection hearing I had against him last week. It was discussed.
Okay, and did you change this?
She tried to get him fired, right, from the real estate, or at least in trouble or something at his work.
Image in any way?
No, I definitely did not.
How'd you get a copy of this image?
It was on Reddit. Somebody had created it, but I know it was Mr. Eckert because only he had this image.
Okay.
Objection. She's testifying, Your Honor.
So Laura is like always reading the Reddits and stuff, huh? She keeps up on all of this because she's obsessed and psycho.
Regarding information that she cannot testify about. Speculating.
So you can even have her lay a foundation that she has knowledge of.
Okay. It's your understanding that Mr. Eckert posted this picture?
Yes, because only he had.
Is there proof of that, Laura?
He had the photo and the sonogram I'm holding that's been edited. I mean, that's been edited.
Then I'd like to admit Exhibit
50
at this time.
Your Honor, I'm objecting. This is inherently unreliable. She's failed to lay sufficient foundation. This was not posted by Mr. Eckert, and she's provided zero proof that this was posted by Mr. Eckert, or further that this was sent to Mr. Eckert in this manner.
I'm going to sustain the objection and not admit 50.
Okay, nothing further at this time, Your Honor.
Examination.
Your Honor, before I start with cross-examination, my request would be, if the court's willing to entertain this, that we be permitted to go until noon. And I would be willing to waive closing argument because I do have important questions that I would like to go through, as opposed to presenting the court with a closing argument if the court would allow that.
Well, let's see how we're doing on time.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Owens.
Good morning.
You were thoroughly questioned by your attorney at the last hearing in this case on October 24th of 2023, correct?
Correct.
And you understand that you were under oath at that time, and you remain under oath today, right?
Oh, Melly, get ready. The real estate. Yeah, we have them tomorrow. I have the meddling Redditors. No, I love the Redditors. They're helping me. I'm newer to this case, guys. So like Ibu and Stir and Llama, I'm sure you guys probably know a lot more than me. But yeah, I have them all 200 pages of them. Yeah, she did try to get him in trouble. Yeah, I know. She's dirty.
Correct.
And you're aware that any false testimony that you provided or provide today could be considered perjury, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so based on that, Ms. Owens, before I proceed with my line of questioning, do you have any prior testimony that you'd like to correct at this time?
I do not.
I want to make sure that you're clear-headed, and obviously it's your position that you are pregnant with alleged twins, correct?
100%, yes, correct.
What medications are you currently on?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance, and that's an inappropriate question for this.
Overall, it can be impacting assessment.
No, we need to know. Are you on any crazy meds? Are you mentally not well?
I'm on prescribed prenatals, and I'm on folic acid. And I also take lamotrigine for epilepsy.
Is there anything else? Is that your entire list of medications?
That's my entire list because I was taken off of anything else that I was on when I found out that I was pregnant.
And have you been diagnosed with any other medical or mental health issues?
Objection, Your Honor. I don't think that's going into your mental health, going into your physical health, mental health. I don't think that's appropriate for this type of hearing.
We think it's appropriate.
Overall, I have a question.
Depression.
Okay, and any other physical health diagnoses?
Epilepsy.
And who
She's like, I need a prescription for my prenatal. And my folic acid that I can get at CVS. Probably not the prenatal unless her insurance has to pay for it, but Mama has a channel where they're coming. Oh, really? Okay, I'll check it out, Mama. Okay, IB. Prenatals have folic acid in them. Exactly. She altered everything, if I remember right. Yeah, like everything.
By those diagnoses.
All right, I think we're now over the report of that testimony.
Understood, Your Honor. I'll move on, please.
Look at her chugging the energy drink.
And how far along are you as we sit here today with respect to the pregnancy?
What the heck?
I am 24 weeks along.
And when was your last menstrual period in order to calculate your due date?
Objection, Your Honor. I don't think that that's appropriate at this time. It seems like these questions are meant to harass my client. She's indicated she's pregnant. She's indicated they're not a month. You don't need to know things about her menstrual period.
Yeah, because she's a damn liar.
Entertain the
We need to know when she conceived, allegedly, from the BJ. Sorry, that's a factor. Yeah, exactly. Crazy pants prescription. True crime in mind. Okay, I'll drop the link and I'll go over there and check it out. You said call you lintonera means lintonera call. Who?
I'm
Can
sorry.
you please-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you please provide us with your alleged due date?
February 14th.
And you testify that there's absolutely no possibility at all that your alleged twins are anyone other than Clayton, correct?
There's no chance they're anybody else's.
But you understand that Clayton has been very clear from day one that he did not have sexual intercourse with you, right?
Clayton was not. If you look at the June 4th message,
Ma'am, these are yes or no questions. Do you understand that Clayton was very clear?
Look at her face. So she's like 24 weeks here. I'm sorry, I can't with her dumb ass face. This will be the end of me, this case. There's something she needs to be on something. This is what. No, I think she needs to be in a state-funded institution, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, but that's how you calculate pregnancy. It is. If you go to the OBGYN, that's like the first thing they ask you. Even when you're not pregnant. You go in there for the flu and they're like, when's your last menstrual cycle? Liar. Exactly. Look at her face.
From day one, that it's his position he did not have sexual intercourse with you.
then the answer is no.
And as we sit here today, you have participated in 3 DNA tests to try to prove that Clayton's the father, correct?
Correct.
And not a single DNA test has come back
Oh, I'm sorry.
stating Clayton's the father.
Sorry. It was 2 DNA tests, not 3.
Ma'am, please don't interrupt her, ma'am.
Well, you indicated at the last hearing that you were providing a sample for the 3rd DNA test to be completed, correct?
But the second one got there was an issue with the transit according to the lab. So I mean that wasn't tested. So I can't say that I have had 3 tests that have come back with different results because only 2 were tested.
Ms. Owens, you've provided a sample on 3 separate occasions for DNA tests, correct?
Correct, but the second was
Ma'am, these are yes or
I
no
had nothing to
questions.
do about.
I'm not looking for you to elaborate. So we'll move on. As we sit here today, not a single DNA test has come back indicating that Clayton's the father, correct?
The samples were diluted and I'm going back next month is what I was.
These are yes
Oh
or
my
no questions.
gosh.
It's a very simple question. As we sit here today, you have no.
Look at her face. Dude, she feels the need to elaborate because they're lies. You know what I mean? If it was just the truth, it would stick. That's it. We don't need an explanation. But because she's lying, she needs to back it up. Her face.
Oh, DNA test that indicates that Clayton is the father, right?
The results, the testing is ongoing is what I was told, as was Clayton.
So
So
You
that's not
said that on a couple occasions, that the testing is ongoing.
correct.
So is it your testimony that you provide these samples and that there's no results that are coming from these samples you're providing?
I'm unclear on what you're trying to ask me,
Oh my
because they
god.
said that I
Okay,
need to
well-
go back a month to give another sample, that the testing is not back. So I'm unclear, I guess I'm trying to say.
Isn't it true that the test came back and indicated there was 0 fetal DNA?
That's absolutely not true.
Okay. And again, Ms. Owens, you have provided no testimony and no objective evidence or documentation to date to support that you have a positive DNA test proving Clayton's the father of your alleged twins, right?
The testing is ongoing. I'm unclear, I guess, is what you're trying to ask me.
Who is your OBGYN?
Dr. McCool
You know, her again.
and Dr. Higley.
I wasn't able to hear that, and I'm not sure if the.
I'll withdraw the objection now.
Can you please repeat that, Ms. Owens? Who is your OBGYN?
My main OBGYN is the perinatologist, Dr. McCool.
Look at her face. She looks like she's constipated.
To hear that, and I'm not sure if the.
I'll withdraw the objection now.
Can you please repeat that, Ms. Owens? Who is your OBGYN?
Watch her
My
face.
main OBGYN is the perinatologist, Dr. McCool.
Look at her.
And when is the last time, well, you said your main OBGYN. Who else are you seeing? What other pregnancy-related doctors are you seeing?
Dr. Higley, who I saw last Friday, and an epilepsy doctor as well. He specializes in pregnancy.
Okay. And in your exhibit, I believe it was 44.
What's wrong
You
with her?
indicated, actually, let me go back here.
What is wrong with her? With her face?
I apologize. It was your exhibit 43. You
It's 5 o'clock. That means Laura Owens times means I need a buzzball.
indicated that all of exhibit 43 contains copies of your medical records that would support this alleged pregnancy, correct?
I believe it was exhibit 46 that was the proof of pregnancy. We didn't do exhibit 43.
I apologize. Exhibit 46, my mistake. And in that exhibit 46, all that you have from Dr. McCool
Look at her
here
face.
is a screenshot of an upcoming appointment for Monday, July 24th of 2023, right?
Correct, because that he's a doctor.
You understand that anyone can go online at AMOMI, where Dr. McCool works, and make an appointment for an OBGYN appointment with Dr. McCool, correct?
That
She's laughing. She's like, you're wrong. You just caught me in my lie.
that is not true. Dr. McCool is a
Miss
perinatologist. I
Owens.
have a referral to see him because I have epilepsy. He's a high risk specialist. You can't go and make an appointment with him. I had to send records to get an appointment with him.
Okay, but the only record that you have provided this court with regarding your alleged high-risk perinatologist is a screenshot of an appointment for Monday, July 24th of 2023, right?
She's like, how did you just figure that out? Look at her face. She tries to claim that drinking a lot of water diluted her blood. Oh my gosh. She lies here. Both of the doctors never saw her. She should have just asked if Laura had a paternity test that proved Clayton was a father. The answer would be no. Ew. She did not. In fact, see, I'm like choking on my own spit. She did not, in fact, see the doctor Friday. I think the doctors are on the criminal witness list. Oh, how many is pregnancy test ongoing? At the time, this is what people in the movie business call the Kubrick stare. Oh, I don't know about that. She has fake diabetes. Oh, I didn't mean to mention many in that. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was just catching up with the comments. Her lawyer is realizing he has control issues. You mean I have to go in to see a doctor? She's like, I thought I could do everything online, even the blood test online. Bruce's OG coverage too. He's been around a lot of. Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to drop Bruce's and Llama's channel in the chat and in the description for sure. I'll sub up.
No, I provided the
Everyone sub up too. I'm newer to the Laura Owens, so I'm a little behind, but don't worry, I'll get there.
last page was October the 11th with the diagnosis epilepsy during pregnancy from my neurologist after an appointment that day.
Ms. Owens, there is no,
If I could do 35,000 pages of Kenzie text messages twice, I think we could get through a lot of this. Laura Owens craziness.
copy of any medical record from October 11th.
Yes, there is the last page.
Two more minutes.
It's October 11th. If you look at the last page, Zeman Glynis on October 11th, 10:53:20 Mountain Standard Time.
Your Honor, I apologize. What was it that the court indicated?
2 more minutes, so we need to probably step it up a little bit if you want to get to other things.
As we sit here today, Ms. Owens,
Look at her face.
you have refused to sign any sort of HIPAA release so that Mr. Eckerd could obtain directly from your medical providers evidence to support any alleged pregnancy.
Look at her.
No, on Friday, I literally had the doctor send it to him directly. I had my provider send it to him directly. And that's an email I sent to him telling him that it was sent directly to him. I signed a HIPAA release.
Ms. Owens, this is not the first time that you've made allegations that you're pregnant with twins within the last 2 years, correct?
That is incorrect.
Okay. So I would ask the court to take judicial notice, Your Honor, of the civil matter involving Mr. 𝗠𝗲𝗵𝗽, who is present in the courtroom today. And it's CV. Let me get that number for the court.
Wait, I want to go back to that. I need to listen to that again.
Ms. Owens, this is not the first time that you've made allegations that you're pregnant with twins within the last 2 years, correct?
That is incorrect.
Okay. So I would ask the court to take judicial notice, Your Honor, of the civil matter involving Mr. 𝗠𝗲𝗵𝗽, who is present in the courtroom today. And it's CV. Let me get that number for the court.
Look at her face. She's so pissed. I feel like she wants to rage.
I have a protective
2021
Gillespie and against Mr. Eckerd, and I wish I was aware that Mr. Gillespie.
052893.
No, I'm going to object to that. But,
I mean, we had an exhibit that we discussed last time regarding that case, and what was presented was a complaint and a motion to dismiss. And there wasn't any findings from any court on anything related to that. So I'm not going to consider that at this point.
Your Honor, I do have some questions that I think are very important for the court to hear regarding that case. I understand if the court doesn't want to take judicial notice, but I do have questions that are important that I would like to proceed with regarding the uncanny similarities.
I don't think that would be appropriate for this specific hearing. We know the scope of this particular hearing. Bringing up things in a separate case, there's separate issues. These are not the same thing. This is an injunction against harassment. I don't even know what that case is. It's not an injunction against harassment. I know that. It's not appropriate.
Your Honor, this goes to the heart of why Mr. Eckerd needs this injunction against harassment, and Miss Owens' pattern, her modus operandi, her pattern of behavior, her pattern of making the same claims.
Look at her when they start calling her out for who she is. She needs to be in a mental institution. Respectfully, we're big on mental health here. She needs to get help. She's insane. I'm shocked.
Against other men in the state of Arizona within the last 2 years. And I think it's highly relevant.
And it's not funny. I'm laughing at myself because I'm actually I'm shook. I'm shooketh.
Your Honor, this goes to the heart of why Mr. Eckert needs this injunction against harassment, and Miss Owens' pattern, her modus operandi, her pattern of behavior, her pattern of making the same claims against other men in the state of Arizona within the last 2 years. And I think it's highly relevant to this case because it supports why Mr. Eckert needs this injunction against harassment, because this individual has done this before, and there are concerns that she will not stop.
I'm going to sustain the objection. I'm not going to allow that testimony.
And Your Honor, I would ask, again, the court to reconsider here, because this matter, it's very important that the court hears how Ms. Owens has made the exact same allegations in another matter within the last 2 years. And that she has committed perjury in her the last hearing because she made.
Look at her. She's even like self-soothing. Hey, Spin, this never gets. I know I am too. He doesn't know what the case is. How does he not know it? How does he know it's not an IHA? She literally did the same thing to Greg, and it's a whole court case, and she's like lying about it here. What the hell?
To reconsider here, because this matter, it's very important that the court hears how Ms. Owens has made the exact same allegations in another matter within the last 2 years. And that she has committed perjury in her the last hearing because she made incorrect statements. She made.
Look at her. Look at her losing her damn
false statements
marble
under oath regarding the nature of that case. She opens the door in her testimony when Mr. Lopez was when he was direct examining her regarding the fact that there are no other cases that are similar regarding things that happened in that case. So she did open the door based on her direct examination.
These are very serious allegations that the petitioner's attorney is now alleging against my client. She is insisting that my client has now committed perjury. My client has no criminal history and is not being charged with perjury. So I don't know, like, that's just an allegation. Again, these cases are completely different.
Look at her. Ugh, I'm so disgusted.
We're hearing that the attorney testified that these are the things. These are not the same matters. These questions and this cross-examination of my client regarding these issues, again, would be inappropriate and is outside the scope of this hearing. In fact, it even sounds like she's trying to bring out character evidence, which would be inadmissible in a hearing like this.
I'm going to sustain the objection again. So if there's other things you want to ask about her testimony.
The judge is like, I don't know this judge yet, so you guys can let me know, but it seems like she's kind of knows Laura is a loony. She's performing for the internet, but she's furious. Yes, IB. And that's what I meant earlier by like, she's raging. Like, I can feel her internal rage. I can feel her mind losing it. She's a narcissist. She's a manipulator. She's a gaslighter. She's a liar, a habitual liar. She probably shoplifts. And that's just my opinion, but that has nothing to do with this, but just one of my theories. If not having criminal history meant people who lie like this usually shoplift. I don't know why I'm connecting the two, but if not having a criminal history meant you were innocent, no one would ever collect. Right. This lady that got prego from her mouth. Yeah.
You have about 2 more minutes.
Ms. Owens, you understand and you testified under oath that Mr. Eckert blocked you from communicating with him, correct?
He would block and unblock. But not from communication. It was on a text number, but we were always in email communication as recently as the day before I went to the press. He sent me an email. So.
Well, Mr. Eckert told you he didn't want you contacting him anymore and then would block your telephone number, correct?
But told me to email him.
Ms. Owens, these are yes or no questions. Isn't it true that Mr. Eckard indicated he did not want you contacting him anymore and then would block your telephone number?
Actually, that's incorrect. From the early resolution conference that we had, Mr. Eckard told me specifically to contact him via text. I had forgotten that. If you look at the transcript from that hearing, you would see that. And I haven't contacted him via text after he told me to.
Okay, can you take a look at Exhibit 55 for me, please?
I don't have an Exhibit 55.
Your Honor, these are supplemental exhibits.
That we're not.
These are the ones that are.
What? Someone needs to slap that look off your face,
They're
man.
exhibits that they would have sent you.
What is she doing?
It may not be marked by number, is I guess the issue.
Wait, what was that with her mouth? Is that like another self-soothing thing?
That we're
These
not.
have been the ones that are their exhibits that they would have sent you. It may not be marked by number, is I guess the issue. Hers may not be marked by number.
They are, Your Honor. We sent them exhibits
let me
marked
check
by
my
number.
email. I did not see his exhibits. Excuse me. Let me.
And Your Honor, I'm asking for.
Bullshit. You didn't see the exhibits. You stalk him via email. You send 700 emails. Of course you saw it. Deanna's harassing me and saying mean things to embarrass me. She's like, she's got me figured out. That's what she looks like. Basically how I looking at her is how she's looking at the lawyer. No, Alicia, by the way, to answer your question, she has not given birth.
More time because her not being prepared, knowing I presented these exhibits to her attorney yesterday, is coming into my time, and I have still several questions I'd like to ask.
I was not aware that he was getting more exhibits added after he already had testified, so I apologize.
Okay.
It says text messages between the parties dated 5/23/20, That's all I have. I don't have the actual exhibit.
That's the first one. And then there is another one after that. Do you see?
Look at her.
You have the exhibit that's from May 25th?
I don't see anything. I literally just am seeing a list of plaintiff's trial exhibits 55 through 63. Can you
Scroll
explain
down.
what the context is for me to understand?
Are you able to scroll down?
Your Honor, I'm concerned if she doesn't have these exhibits that we're going to need more time, because this is very important that I get through this testimony, and I provided these to counsel in advance to avoid this exact issue. And had Ms. Owens been present, this wouldn't have been an issue at all.
Right, but I have a
Your
protective
Honor.
order against Mr. Eckard.
All right, just, can you find the exhibits or not?
Let me just try to see if I can scroll down. Hang on, maybe if I make my screen smaller. I see. Oh, yes, I do. Hang on, I think I see them. I see exhibit 55. Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, Laura, I can't with your dumbass. Judge still does the right thing by the end. Okay, good. Yeah, we're reading some docs tomorrow. Her faces are everything. It's hilarious. I want to clip some of her faces on this video.
Okay, go ahead.
Ms. Owens, do you see exhibit 55 is a text message communication between you and Clayton dated May 25th of 2023, correct?
Correct. The day after he didn't file the.
I would move to admit these exhibits, Your Honor. This exhibit.
We don't need you to elaborate, Ms. Owens.
It's not testimony. She's asking if you recognize the exhibit. Any objection to 55?
I
No, Your Honor.
don't remember sending
I'll
it. but-
admit 55.
And here, Ms. Owens, on May 25th of 2023, Clayton says to you, I'm debating filing a police report. Please leave me alone, correct?
The context needs to be stated. He did not
Ms.
make two
Owens,
offers,
I am
$1.1
asking
million
you yes
for
or
me,
no questions.
and he was found in
Your
violation.
attorney will have the time to ask you a question again, Ms. Owens. So just answer her question, and your attorney will have an opportunity to question you again.
Okay, then can you, I'm sorry, can you repeat the question? I'm sorry. This is
Your
ridiculous.
Honor, I'm concerned that she's doing this intentionally to eat it.
All right, let's just ask the questions. You're wasting more time saying all that stuff.
Ms. Owens, isn't it true that on this text message dated May 25th of 2023, Clayton responded to you and said, I'm debating filing a police report. Please leave me alone, correct?
That's what the text message says. I don't have that, but sure.
And
that's what
right
it
below that, you sent him another text message, correct?
that's what it shows, correct?
Okay, can we
It just-
move to Exhibit 56? It should be the next page of the document, please.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it, Mal. Her facials are like Corey Richins. Not just that, but this is like a Corey Richins, a Sarah Boone. Like if she's not stopped, I think she's dangerous. She's a liar. She has done this to not just one person, to numerous men. She does this every time. She's I can't believe she's not like in jail.
Governor, how are we on time? Because I knew you said 3 minutes. I
We're
understand.
close on time, so I want to leave everyone time to do a closing if they choose to.
You see these emails between you and Clayton dated June 28th of 2023, correct?
Correct, but the middle email is missing from him, but correct, yes.
You're move for the admission of Exhibit 56, please.
But it's missing
Section
the
56.
middle
Yeah, Your
email.
Honor, I'm going to object because this isn't everything in
What?
whole.
Why did she switch her camera? What is wrong with this person, man?
Please.
Governor, how are we on time? Because I knew you said 3 minutes. I understand.
We're close on time, so I want to leave everyone time to do a closing if they choose to.
You see these emails between you and Clayton dated June 28th of 2023, correct?
Correct, but the middle email is missing from him, but correct, yes.
You're move for the admission of Exhibit 56, please.
But it's missing
Section
the
56.
middle
Yeah, Your
email.
Honor, I'm going to object because this isn't everything in whole. You can see that there's an email missing between these two emails. There wasn't any foundation that was laid.
But this was one of many emails sent between the two of us. Clayton changed his mind many times.
So I'm just referring to these exhibits. Do you recognize these exhibits? These messages?
I mean, that's what they said. I haven't gotten to read through them, but I mean, that's what it says.
Do you believe these are a representation of the exhibits, of the emails that were sent?
I know that my name, when I email somebody else, has a picture of me with a horse instead of the LO. So I don't know if that's relevant. Whereas like Clayton's picture is shown with Clayton Eckard. So I don't know if that's relevant. If I read.
Are you kidding me right now? She's trying to come up with another lie. She's trying to act like she does not know what she's doing. Yeah, I'm ready to her videos like 60s. I was dying laughing when you guys said this. 60s Batman villain camera angles. Kat says she has a look of confusion. Now sideways. Mal's like, just shut up and answer the effing questions. And then Elise is like, she's not even attractive. Ruth Ann says, throw her in the jail. Austin says, why is she acting like my dog?
Quickly, I can see if they are mine. I'm going to trust that they are mine, but I haven't gotten a chance to read through them.
Oh geez, I can't.
Your Honor, she did testify that she recognized the emails dated June 28th of 2023. So I'm asking for their admission.
Again, the middle email is missing where Clayton tried to trap me, but
Your Honor, I'm asking if the court strikes.
What? Clayton tried to trap you. No, bish. Not at all. He wanted nothing to do with you, actually.
Email dated June 28th of 2023. So I'm
Like, you were just a 30-minute good time. Bye.
asking for their admission.
Again, the middle email is missing where Clayton tried to trap me, but
Trap.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking if the court strike that. There's no question before her right now regarding that.
I'll strike that statement. I will go ahead and admit Exhibit 56.
In Exhibit 56, Ms. Owens, on line 1, you say, I just need clarity as to what we are doing. I've offered to give you control over the outcome of the pregnancy if we date exclusively and care for each other, correct?
correct, which was one thought on one day, and I took that away after. Yes.
And this is the exact same statement that you made to Mr. 𝗲𝗏𝗍𝗆 back in July of 2021, isn't it?
I have no idea what statement I made to Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗍𝗆, but both pregnancies have been medically proven, and I have the documentation and sent it.
But Ms. Owens,
I sent the 26
All right.
documentation.
We
I
can't keep
released HIPAA
everyone
records.
talking over each other.
I sent the HIPAA records. I released my HIPAA records.
Ms. Owens,
for my
there's no question before you.
2021
Your Honor, I'm asking the court to strike these statements.
All right. So
Literally, look at her freaking out. She is. Clayton did not try to trap her. No, I would never believe that. No way. He wasn't trying to trap her.
idea what statement I made to Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗍𝗆, but both pregnancies have been medically proven, and I have the documentation and sent it.
But Ms. Owens,
I
Ms.
sent the
Owens,
26
all right.
documentation.
we
I
can't keep
released HIPAA
everyone
records.
talking over each other.
I sent the HIPAA records. I released my HIPAA records.
Ms.
for my
Owens, there's no question
2021
before you. Your Honor, I'm asking the court to strike these statements.
All right. So let's
I
try
don't know
to
what
just
I
answer
said
the
in
question. If you
2021. I don't know what I
Your
said in
Honor.
2021.
okay, so if you don't remember, just say I don't know what I said.
I don't
And,
know.
that if I said that. Okay.
I don't
There we
know.
go.
Your Honor.
All right. So but we have room for like one more question, and we're going to be doing closing argument.
And Your Honor, again, I would just ask that in lieu
Wow.
of closing argument that I be permitted to ask.
I've already done that.
Okay.
We're already at 11:56 at the moment. So
Your Honor. And here, Ms. Owens, isn't it true that you alleged you were pregnant with twins with Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗍𝗆 in June of 2021?
No, that was an email that he doctored in 2021 that I have already testified about that in the other case. So no, I never said I was pregnant with twins.
She just really couldn't handle rejection. She's literally tried to ruin his life. Medically proven is not correct terminology. She either has clinically proved. Yeah. It's either like there's a real baby in there or there's not. And you either conceived a baby the natural, real way or you didn't through the mouth. You know what I mean? Apparently, dating contracts are only on the table for 24 hours. This is why I don't even date anymore. You never know. She's spiraling. Yes, that's the word. Did you do the audio of her and Greg talking? Was that the phone call that I think we did that last time, right? I think so.
Can you please take a look?
Again,
At our exhibit.
this was an exhibit that whatever it is, I'm guessing I know what it is. It was one message that was doctored by Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗍𝗆 that appeared a year into the court case I had with him.
all right, and we've already discussed the fact that I'm not really considering all of that. So let's move to closing.
Your Honor,
argument at this
my
time.
concern here, and again,
I'm gonna pull it up.
I mean this with all due respect, but Ms. Owens has a pattern of behavior here. She has previously made identical allegations in another case. The exhibits that I have today, as supplemental exhibits, all support that the statements she's made to Mr. Eckert are almost identical to statements made to Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗍𝗆 in 2021. This is highly concerning behavior. She has now
Pregnancies were
perjured herself
proven.
on several occasions during testimony, and I am not being given the opportunity to show the court the documents to support that she is lying under oath.
I have proven my pregnancies and had my records sent to Mr. Eckard.
Okay, Ms. Owens, Ms. Owens, we're not testifying right now.
I'm sorry.
Even if it was true that Ms. Owens did that in the past, which we are denying.
Look at her. She's literally acting like she can't even breathe. That's how pissed off she is.
I am not being given the opportunity to show the court the documents to support that she is lying under oath.
I have proven my pregnancies and had my records sent to Mr. Eckard.
Okay, Ms. Owens, Ms. Owens, we're not testifying right now.
I'm sorry.
Even if it was true that Ms. Owens did that in the past, which we are denying, but even if it was true, that has no relation to this specific case. Just because she may have done it before doesn't mean she's doing it now. And we have presented evidence showing that she is pregnant. We have presented evidence showing why
that's
she is.
false.
Yes.
We're going to do closing arguments now. So whoever wants to do a closing argument, Ms. Arena, go ahead.
Your Honor, this is a clear case of harassment. The court has seen through all of the exhibits submitted by Mr. Eckard and the additional exhibits that we presented today that the parties had an encounter in May of 2020. Mr. Eckard did not have sexual intercourse with Ms. Owens. Shortly thereafter, Ms. Owens began claiming she was pregnant with Mr. Eckard's child, with an alleged child. Mr. Eckard repeatedly, from May to today's date, has pleaded with Ms. Owens to stop contacting him. He has blocked her number on several occasions, and she gets a new number and or uses an app to continue contacting him. It has not stopped. Mr. Eckard has lost.
Look at her. I need to watch her stupid face again. This is crazy. She doesn't understand the standards of evidence for approving clinical like, is she that dumb? She didn't think that they'd have to show up to court, those alleged doctors, to prove that she's lying. Like, what an idiot. She's evil and so gross.
Or uses an app to continue contacting him.
And I don't mean that like physically, but yeah, but I mean it like just human wise. Yuck.
It has not stopped. Mr. Eckard has lost job opportunities, speaking engagements. He has suffered extreme emotional distress over these claims that are baseless and over her repeated outreach attempts after pleading with her to stop. This is the definition of harassment. The court's well aware harassment is defined per the statute as a series of acts over any period of time that is directed at a specific person and that would cause a reasonable person to be seriously alarmed, annoyed, or harassed. And the conduct, in fact, seriously alarms, annoys, or harasses the person and serves no legitimate purpose. Ms. Owens has fabricated a pregnancy now twice on two separate occasions. Mr. Eckard is the second victim of this. She has provided no medical records to support that she is in fact pregnant.
Oh my God, she wants to like attack Deandra.
Victim of this. She has provided no medical records to support that she is in fact pregnant. As the court saw, her Exhibit 46, Your Honor, is not medical records to support a pregnancy. It is merely, and I'd like to draw the court's attention to this. It is a picture of a test completed at Banner on June 1st of 2023 regarding HCG. It does not say it is a positive pregnancy test. The next page, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is not your turn.
I'm sorry. It does. Okay.
It's not your turn.
It is very questionable, as a woman who's been pregnant before, that Ms. Owens goes to Banner to get an alleged pregnancy test on June 1st, and then she never goes back to Banner Health for any additional testing. The next page of this exhibit is simply a screenshot of an upcoming appointment with a Dr. McCool on Monday, July 24th, 2023. There are no records to support that she is an active patient with Dr. McCool, that he is her perinatalogist. There's nothing. We just have a screenshot of an appointment that was made, which anyone can do online. The next record.
I'm like horrified by Laura Owens, you guys. Like, I will have nightmares and I will have to take her to court for this. She done fell off her chair twice. Listen, you guys, in pregnancy and abortions, we've already talked about this, and miscarriages are nothing to joke about. So on top of everything, it's like, really, really, Laura Owens, you're that low? Like, wow. I would be very afraid if I was that man. I know she's going to get pregnant by just looking at him through the camera. She's going to get pregnant. She's tripping. I'm dead. I love this for her too. Kat Randall says, welfare check, knock, knock. Literally.
Any lab test now in Scottsdale. This is not a positive pregnancy test. This is a positive HCG test. Why is she going to a new provider for a alleged pregnancy test on October 16th? These next 2 pages of records, Your Honor, it's hard to tell what they are. They look like they are screen grabs of an appointment that is unclear. It's just unclear. At the root of this case, and the reason that Mr. Eckert is fearful, he is scared, is the fact that there has been a fabricated pregnancy. She has participated in several paternity tests, none of which have come back showing any proof or any signs of fetal DNA. Your
Look at her. Her lawyer's like, oh, I have to deal with this.
Honor, if it wasn't for the fact that she has done this before in another case, this is unbelievable. It is very alarming. She lied under oath, and she lied under oath at the last hearing. She's not being truthful today, and my client is legitimately fearful of what else she's capable of. He's asking that this court recognize that he has done everything to handle this appropriately. He has begged and pleaded with her to stop contacting him. There is no reason for these two to have communication, despite what Ms. Owens will say regarding this alleged pregnancy. There is no proven pregnancy at this point. So we are asking that this court find that she has harassed Mr. Eckert from May of 2023 up until today's date, and we're asking that the court find that the injunction against harassment needs to be ordered and maintained.
She's jumping out of her skin to act like she did in that body cam video. Oh, girl, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, girl. It's sad because she's going to find a new victim if they don't stop her. Yes, exactly. Hi, Amanda. So she looks ridiculous. Yes, Lava. I can't wait either. Where did all the babies go? The tooth fairy.
Thank you, Mr. Lopez.
Yes, Your Honor. Now, I would agree with Clayton that Laura's communications with him were alarming, annoying, harassing, if in fact Laura wasn't pregnant, and if in fact he wasn't responding to her through the over 4-month period that she's been pregnant. She is pregnant, and he has been responding. Clayton has not.
Wait, he said 4-month period that she's been pregnant. Oh yeah, because she's. Wait, 4 months? Do I know how to do basic math? 4 months is 16 weeks, but she said at the beginning she was 24 weeks, I thought, or is he talking about before?
Laura's communications with him were alarming, annoying, harassing, if in fact Laura wasn't pregnant, and if in fact he wasn't responding to her through the over 4-month period that she's been pregnant. She is pregnant.
Over 4-month period. 4 months is 16 weeks, not 24, which she said she was 24, right? Weeks at the beginning. Am I tripping? They don't even know how far along she is. allegedly.
She is pregnant, and he has been responding. Clayton has not met his burden in this matter. He's claimed that the amount of text.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe he was talking about like when the emails or texts went out. He may be counting weeks from the paternity case or some other date rather than, yeah, you're right. When you read the emails, you will realize how ridiculous this closing is. Ugh.
And emails has caused him to be alarmed, annoyed, harassed. Well, for starters, the reason there are so many emails and text messages is because the chosen form of communication between Laura and Clayton was through emails and text messages. And because that was how Clayton wanted them to communicate, not in person, not over the phone, but through emails and text messages. And second, we are talking about a span, again, of over 4 months or more. There are going to be a lot of text messages during that time. There are going to be a lot of emails during that time. Third, he claimed in his petition.
But it's not the same as if he was responding. If he's not responding, it's not fair game, dude. That woman, math be hard. She's gonna lose it. It's coming. I feel it too.
That he has not responded to Laura and that he has blocked her. Now that is clearly a lie. And
I would object. That misstates the evidence. There is clear evidence to support that the messages are showing from a blocked sender. That is not accurate.
Your Honor, some of those messages may have been blocked, but there are other communications in the exhibit, in Clayton's own exhibits, that show that he did respond to my client, whether it be in emails or text messages, and we've provided those some of those exhibits in the ones that were admitted to this court.
Yeah, you will. IB says you will get confused with all the different timelines. I literally made a spreadsheet last night, like year by year, like how it is on the website, because I was like, I can't keep track. I need to follow what I'm doing.
Now, Laura testified that there was communication, even aside from the exhibits that we've presented. It's impossible to put all the communication within over 4 months into a short hearing, essentially.
So she was never really pregnant. She was just injecting herself with HCG. Abuelita's so concerned about the babies. You're so nice, Abuelita, but they didn't exist, really. Even with a spreadsheet, you'll get confused. Yeah, I'm already like there, pretty much. Hey, F. Chupin, good to see you, love.
Now, I want to talk about the content of that communication. All of the communication from my client to Clayton was meant for legitimate purposes and not to annoy him, not to harass him, not to alarm him. Almost all communication between Laura and Clayton was for the purposes of the pregnancy and paternity. The only other sort of communication from my client toward Clayton was in relation to the post that he put online when my client would receive harassing messages from Clayton's fans and his followers. So the communication around that time, call it August, September, was toward Clayton asking him to take those different things down so that my client wouldn't be harassed.
Freedom of speech, dude. What do you mean? Clayton supporters can do what they want. And if that becomes an issue, then that's something Laura can deal with them in the court system. But freedom of speech, if they want to talk shit to you, Laura, suck it up. It's funny how you can throw all this stuff out there and then you can't handle it.
Client toward Clayton was in relation to the post that he put online when my client would receive harassing messages from Clayton's fans and his followers. So the communication around that time, call it August, September, was toward Clayton asking him to take those different things down so that my client wouldn't be harassed. Throughout this entire time, since May, Clayton has never been clear with what he's wanted to do. He's been wishy-washy the entire time. First,
he wants nothing to do with Lauren. Or Laura. She's that forgettable. Oh, we know we're about to be best friends. I do. I use a spreadsheet like it's nobody's business. Lauren. I can't keep track with the Lauren from HTC and then Laura, all the fakeness. Just kidding, but yeah, she looks like a 3-year-old pouting. It's
he didn't.
I can't believe this is an actual adult. A woman gives us a bad
With a video
rep.
that Clayton asked my client to send to him. How can you ask someone to send you proof of their pregnancy and then now call it harassment? Now say that you're alarmed. Now say that you're annoyed. Now say that you're harassed. That doesn't make any sense. He was also wishy-washy about what should be done with the unborn children. And we're talking about at the beginning, around May, June. Should she have the children? Should they be aborted? Are we going to give them up for adoption? Am I going to have sole custody? Is she going to have sole custody? He was never consistent with what he wanted. I'm sure maybe he thought one thing one day and maybe he thought something else another day. And then he thought back to we didn't know what he wanted. And that was communication that was going both ways, back and forth between Clayton and Laura. Again, he hasn't been consistent. And that is what the root of this problem is. That is why there's so many communications back and forth. Had this been done in person, had they chosen to meet up physically or talk over the phone, things wouldn't get lost in translation through email, through text. But that's how Clayton chose how he wanted communication with Laura.
And I don't blame him for that. He's like, I don't want to see her in person. What kind of other crazy things is she going to say that I did to her? I wouldn't meet with a person like this. Hell no.
And that's what made everything so difficult. During this time period, Laura actually had to hire another attorney to help facilitate paternity testing. That didn't work. So then Laura had to file a matter out of the family court to create a
These are
parenting
not
plan.
facts and evidence at this time. These are exhibits that Mr. Lopez did not get to present.
I think she testified that she filed a paternity lawsuit.
And they did not have, neither of them, my client nor Clayton, have had an attorney in that family matter. So they are forced to communicate with each other because they needed to meet and confer. They needed to submit a resolution plan. So there's going to be text and communications back and forth from the two of them. Everything, again,
high risk pregnancy, and she's drinking that, what is it, a C2? Is that a C2? It's not even sugar free. Not that matters, but you know what I'm saying? Like, she's like high risk fake pregnancy, but I'm chugging on the energy drink.
Everything that you've heard during, whether it was our case in chief or the petitioner's case in chief, this is a snapshot of what has happened over the course of over 4 months. We were not able to present everything. All communication between my client and Clayton were for legitimate purposes. Again, not to harass them. Look at the exhibits. Look at the ones that Clayton submitted. There are clear exhibits that show that he was sending messages to her. We had submitted exhibits showing that Clayton had been communicating with her. So the fact that in the petition itself states that he had not responded to her, that's completely untrue. He had indicated in his petition that my client had harassed him. Well, that's not what happened. Who was the one that was posting videos online and getting harassed? Clayton was posting the videos. My client was getting harassed. Not one communication. There wasn't one communication that indicated after they had been in communication since May. Since then, there was no communications that were sent to my client telling my client, stop texting me, stop emailing me, stop calling me. Not one. They presented one exhibit that shows one message that indicated that, oh, I may call the police, something like that. It seems like he might be worried. But since then, he had been communicating with my client. So again, you can't say that you are being alarmed, annoyed, harassed, but then going ahead and then emailing my client, texting my client. And again, for all of those reasons, I think that the communication between my client and Mr. Echard were for legitimate purposes, for the to determine pregnancy itself, moving into determining paternity itself, to trying to schedule paternity testing with the attorney, to the family court matter, and to today. And so for all those reasons, we're requesting that this be dismissed. Thank you.
Your Honor, in rebuttal, none of the communication from Ms. Owens to Clayton has been for a legitimate purpose. As the court has heard today, it is clear there has been no DNA test or test of any kind to support that she is allegedly pregnant with Mr. Echard's twins. There is no reason for these parties to communicate. What Mr. Lopez is proposing is that if you block someone, but they find another way to contact you, and then you tell them you still don't want to talk to them in a polite email or a polite message, then that's not harassment. That is the epitome of harassment, Your Honor. The court has received exhibits in the first hearing from Mr. Echard supporting that she would find other avenues to communicate with him after he had blocked her. Again,
She's crabbing her pants. Do you see her?
from Ms. Owens to Clayton has been for a legitimate purpose. As the court has heard today, it is clear there has been no DNA test or test of any kind to support that she is allegedly pregnant with Mr. Echard's twins. There is no reason for these parties to communicate. What Mr. Lopez is proposing is that if you block someone, but they find another way to contact you, and then you tell them you still don't want to talk to them in a polite email or a polite message, then that's not harassment. That is the epitome of harassment, Your Honor. The court has received exhibits in the first hearing from Mr. Echard supporting that she would find other avenues to communicate with him after he had blocked her.
She wants to have a meltdown like she did in the body cam. And they went to the casita. That body cam was wild. We did cover that. I think that's like one of the first lives. Someone made a video with all her facial expressions. I need that. That's going to crack me up.
Again, it is Mr. Echard's position that that this pregnancy has been fabricated.
I want to do
And I
that.
want to be clear on this, Your Honor. It's possible that Ms. Owens is pregnant, but it's my client's position that he did not have sexual intercourse with her and she is not pregnant with his alleged twins. And that is the root of the issue here. There has been no support for this alleged pregnancy other than her attempts to show the court and or Mr. Echard a picture of her alleged pregnancy, which again, we suspect may still be fabricated. So there has been no legitimate purpose to her communication other than to harass Mr. Echard to try to force a relationship on him. She told Mr. Echard on multiple occasions that she was going to force him to communicate.
Look at her. She knows Deandra's right.
With her, whether he wanted to or not. And he has been clear. He does not want any additional communication from her.
All right, thank you. So, as I stated when we first started this hearing, I'm not making a determination as to whether or not she's pregnant or not. That is a family court matter. That case is pending before the family court. The testing or whatever is going to happen is a result of that. So I'm not making a decision and a determination today whether or not there is a valid or invalid pregnancy. I understand Mr. Echard's position is there isn't. I understand her position is there is. That's where we are at the moment. With regards to the evidence and the communication, the court at this time does find there were a series of events that were aimed at the plaintiff that would cause a reasonable person to be alarmed, annoyed, or harassed, that he was in fact alarmed, annoyed, or harassed. I do find they did not serve a legitimate purpose. Messages that have been sent. One, he blocked her on numerous occasions. She even said in the blocking communication, can you unblock me so I can unblock you again? I got a new number and then there's another new number. I think that's clear that he does not wish to have communication. Nature of the communication, while maybe surrounds the pregnancy, the communications that I have a lot of concerns with are the ones where she's trying to make offers to him to continue a relationship, that she is trying to facilitate. If you do this, then I'll give you this. Those kinds of messages are of the nature that are harassing and can be viewed as alarming, annoying, or harassing. There are a number of messages that were admitted that are attempts at, I view kind of almost as trying to, get him to do and agree to things that are not necessarily, it's not like we said, hey, can you take a paternity test? And he said, no. Hey, can you reconsider? I want to do a paternity test. And then I went and filed a lawsuit because you wouldn't do it. I mean, that's one thing. 500 emails back and forth, or messages, I'll say text messages and emails over that period of time to try to clarify and do that is beyond what was necessary to be able to communicate those things. There were a number of threats to go to the media, which were other additional attempts to try to use the media as manipulation, or the threat to go to the media as manipulation. I find those to be alarming, annoying, or harassing. So I am going to grant the injunction at this time. The injunction is going to prevent any communication outside of the legal process, and specifically legal process and court hearings. So I am going to grant the injunction, and so I will sign the granted injunction today, and then I know Ms. Owens isn't present, but we can give a copy of the signed injunction, obviously, to Mr. Lopez today, but whether or not.
Where's your dumb face now, Laura?
Ultimately, she needs to be served with it so that the service of the injunction is appropriate. So it will go into effect once the injunction is served upon her. It would remain in effect for a period of 1 year. This was the hearing that she had as a result of that. So there's not an additional time to request an additional hearing. And if you guys want to wait for a few minutes, I'll sign an order. If there were exhibits that you did not offer that you wish to have returned to you, you can let the clerk know and she can release those back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I need a hearing letter too.
Deandra looks at her through the camera. Yeah, so she has is that it? Or did she say something? Look at her. She's so mad. Oh, she's pissed.
Ms. Callister. Graduated a couple years ago. Were you on her
That's wild. Oh, her camera's frozen. Oh, that's what it was. I thought she was drinking a wine cooler. It was I think it was C2. Let's show, for those of you who haven't seen the fake pregnancy video. And then we'll watch, I don't know who mentioned, was it IB or Llama? Is it the Owens and Gillespie phone call? That one where she talks about the twins, right? I think that's the one I have pulled up. This is her fake pregnancy. I know Alicia's about to freak out. That's a fake pregnancy belly. She might be bloated. She might have some HCG issues. She might have some digestive issues. That baby bump fooled me until you showed me the Amazon belly. I know. There's a Chipotle baby. I can't believe that. Okay, let's listen to this call. So she has multiple victims. Like we said, it's, if I'm not mistaken, Clayton, Greg, Mike. I believe there's other victims too, possibly. I think Clayton is 2023-ish. Is that when that started with him? I believe Greg, we're going to cover case by man. So we're going through Clayton and then we'll go next. I think Greg, if I'm not mistaken, was 2021. And Mike Maricini, I believe. That one I don't know. 2016. I'm going to play this call. So she has multiple victims. That's why we are so gung-ho on her being arrested, because she's done this to men before. Let's play that phone call video, and that'll be the last thing for tonight.
Okay.
Aren't you excited?
So this is her and Greg. Don't get confused, because we just watched her and Clayton in a hearing, and this is with Greg.
This is what I've always wanted, kids. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so it was Mike. I need to add this to my notes. So it's Mike, and then it was Greg, and then it's Clayton, but there was a guy before Mike in 2014. Yeah, I do kind of remember reading something about that.
My mom was a twin also, so I always knew that I had the gene.
I have the gene. Don't.
No, I do. My mom's a twin.
Okay.
Oh, she is.
Wait, let me go back.
Aren't you excited? This is what I've always wanted, kids. Oh my gosh. My mom was a twin also, so I always knew that I had the gene.
I have the gene. Don't.
No, I do. My mom's a twin.
Okay.
Oh, she is. So in that picture, the baby looks about 5 weeks and 4 days old. And that's
5 weeks
and
and 4 days. I
5
estimated that. That's not what they, Greg, that's not
Wait,
at
what?
all.
No, I said it.
Scientific.
That's funny, because that's what she says with Greg, Clayton too. I estimated, blah, blah,
No,
blah.
the baby's about 5 weeks and 4 days. You didn't say that. It's not in the text. I'm just telling you, it looks like it's about 5.
Yeah, that's a lie. Stir says, see how she said in the hearing, she never said twins with Greg, but here she says twins. Yeah, he just said, I'm excited to have twins. There's twins in my family, or something about the family.
I have the gene. Don't.
No, I do. My mom's a twin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she is. So in that picture, the baby looks about 5 weeks and 4 days old. And that's
5 weeks
and
and
that-
4 days. I
5
estimated that. That's not what they, Greg, that's not
Wait,
at
what?
all.
No, I said it,
Scientific.
No, the baby's about 5 weeks and 4 days. You didn't say that. It's not in the text. I'm just telling you, it looks like it's about 5 weeks and 4 days
What does
old.
that even mean?
That's exactly the day that we did it. So like, this is
5
our,
weeks and 4 days? It says 5, I think it was 5 weeks. What are you talking about?
It says 5 weeks. Yeah, that's right when we did.
Yeah, she did say mom is who's rating? Did I miss something? Yeah, he did say my mom is a twin. I can't believe it went to court. It went to court with all of them, not just Clayton. Oh wait, I played the wrong one.
Estimated the date. What are you talking about?
Oh, you estimated the date.
Yeah,
Oh, you put it on there.
I estimated. They asked you when you think you got pregnant.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh really? I wonder if it's from Hella. She might have sent people over here. She always does that. I love her.
Okay. Okay, so what were you trying to do other than be sarcastic?
Nothing. I'm just excited. We're gonna have a kid.
What?
Hell, yeah. Shout out to Hella Raid. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Hella, I just came from there. She sent people here. Oh, I love her. That's so nice of her. That's awesome.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to say?
What do you mean?
Because you're obviously not excited. So what
Didn't your pills didn't work?
I didn't say my pills didn't work. I got an ultrasound today.
I know, but they didn't work.
Did you not see that the other thing is like the tiniest thing you've ever seen? It clearly stopped the growth in that.
Wait,
Wow.
That's not a child. There's no twins in this picture.
Yeah, there are. Do you want me to zoom in on it for you?
Yeah, I don't know. There's no twins in this photo.
Yeah, there is.
Where? I don't know. I know how to read ultrasounds. This is a single baby.
You know how to read ultrasounds?
Yeah.
If you go down here, I'll just screenshot it for you.
So what? You want me to? Do you think that? You want me to tell you I made a mistake, and you want me?
Doesn't this remind us of Kenzie? Remember that call that Dom had to record? It's like for his own safety. It's like this is exactly what Greg has to do here. He has to like record her.
Tell you I made a mistake, and you want me to? What did you say?
Well, you clearly were never planning to see me again.
Wait, you want me to stop and tell you?
Yeah, Laura, you were just a booty call. Like, get it through your head. Accept that you were rejected and move on. Except she tries to ruin their lives.
Let's go see the lawyer together.
Let's go what?
Let's go to the lawyer together. We'll talk to the lawyer.
That's what you would like to do?
Yeah.
You don't want to do, so you were just totally bullshitting
Wait,
me
so
then?
you want to have a surgical? Oh, wait, you want to have wait, I'm just reading still. You want to have an abortion, a surgical abortion.
That's what I thought you wanted.
So you want to go have a surgical abortion?
That was what I thought you wanted. Greg, I'm serious that I would do a paternity test at 8 weeks. I'm not kidding you.
That's cool.
I don't deserve this. I deserve you to keep your
So
word.
wait, why didn't you answer the question about the photo?
She says the same thing to Clayton too. She's like, you keep your word. I prove me that you're the man I thought you were.
Online.
I did. What did you want me to say?
Why is it your photo?
It's not my photo.
Why not? You don't wait. Didn't you find it peculiar how similar it looks?
No, I don't find anything peculiar with an ultrasound photo. They all look the same.
They do?
All ultrasounds look virtually the same. I don't find anything weird with that.
You have experience in this?
With ultrasound?
Yeah.
I've had pregnant friends before.
Do you have any currently?
Yeah, why?
Who?
Well, it's my sister's friend who's supposed to be in her wedding, but she's due any day now.
Oh, that's cool.
Why?
Does she
No,
live in-
because you looked up how to and studied how to alter ultrasounds.
Phoenix?
No, she lives in San Francisco. Why?
Oh, so you got pregnancy friends?
It's not even a friend. It's my sister. Okay.
Wow. I know we've watched the body cam before, but I just want to play that one first clip from the beginning. If you guys want to watch the whole thing, you can on Schnitzel's channel, or you can on the playlist. I do want to go over the one where they pound on the casita real quick. I think it's this one.
Come outside, Laura.
So this is when they show up to her house.
Police. The police, Laura.
It's the police. The police.
They're like out there with their firearms out and their outfits, and she's like, "Who are you? The pizza driver, delivery guy?"
Here, just come up, just a couple with me. Laura, Scottsdale Police. You see my badge? We're with the Scottsdale Police Department.
Okay.
Peep the mess in the background. Hoarder. Not all hoarders have mental health issues, but a lot of them do. Does go hand in hand with some stuff.
Can you come out and talk with us, please?
No.
The county attorneys have a search warrant for your property, so we need you to come out.
Okay.
So if you need to get dressed or get a coat, whatever you need, I just need you to come out here with us.
I'm sorry. It's not even 7 in the morning.
Yeah. That's fine.
Officer, you're the police. You can arrest me, but can you come back at like 9:15 in the morning, like after I've gotten dressed and had my coffee? Can you come back and then come back for me then?
I'm not comfortable having you. I don't know who you guys are.
I just told you with the Scottsdale Police
I know,
Department.
but I'm not comfortable even opening my screen.
Okay, well.
We have contact with Laura. She's being hesitant to come out right now. We're working through it.
I was told that if the police were going to come, they would come during business hours. Can I call my attorney, please? I'm not comfortable with
You can call your attorney. That's fine.
Let me call my attorney, okay?
That's fine. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Blasco.
Yep.
There's a door on that.
Yeah, can somebody pick up that door?
You guys break in or something? I'm concerned about my parents.
Laura?
You guys have your
No.
guns drawn right now.
Our guns are not drawn. Nobody's
That
pointing.
looks like
Nobody
I can't tell.
is
through this
anybody
screen.
pointing a gun at you?
You know what?
Laura?
Do my parents
Laura?
know that somebody's here?
Yes, we
We
have
are talking with your
officers
parents
talking
right
with
now.
your parents right now. They're inside the home right now talking
Look at her shaking.
to your parents, and we have county detectives here.
County detectives
Yes.
here?
So
For what?
I'm giving you an opportunity. I told you we have a search warrant for your
Then let
property.
me have my parents out here
No,
and my
no, no, no,
attorney
no.
on the phone
You
because
can- Laura, Laura,
just
listen to me. Just listen to me, okay? I've been
This is how she wanted to freak out in that court hearing.
nothing but respectful to you.
no, it's
Ordinarily-
not even 7 o'clock in the morning. Let me just call my attorney,
Hold on.
okay?
You can call your attorney.
I'm allowed to call my attorney.
Well, 20 to 30.
Cops, you got your gear?
Yeah, he's got it staged by that gate over there.
Way back there?
Right on the other side of the pool there. Laura, we don't want to break your door.
She's calling your
I'm on the phone
Okay,
trying to
listen,
call my
listen.
attorney.
You know we have legal authority to break your door. We do not
Okay,
want to do
okay.
that.
Are you, David? Do you know what's going on right now?
I can talk to
Hey,
him
we
if
got the
you'd
county detectives.
There's how
Laura,
many
open the
people
door.
are here?
A lot. Open the door.
Can I just?
We're gonna cut the screen and come in if you don't.
You
Get off
can't.
the
The
phone.
screen isn't even kind of. I'm on the phone with my attorney. I'll put him on the phone right now. This is my attorney, David Gingras. My attorney,
Open the
David
door.
Gingras. I don't
Open the
know who
door.
you guys are, and it's
We
not
are the
even
Scottsdale
7.
Police
Do they have
Department.
authority to search before 7 o'clock in the morning?
The police are there, Laura. You can let them do whatever they're gonna do.
Okay, fine. That's all. I need it. There's like 7 of them here. Don't grab my phone and take it. I need
Laura,
to be
come
able
here.
to speak to my attorney. You guys have
Laura, come on.
guns? You know, you guys literally,
Laura, come
no.
on.
Laura,
We're not gonna hurt you. We're not gonna hurt you. Come on. Come on.
My dogs are in
We'll
here.
make sure they stay inside, all right? Come on, this way. Your mom's inside. Yep.
I'll speak to my mom. You guys have guns. I'll speak to my mom.
Yeah, I'm taking you to her right now, okay? Where do you have them at?
Now you want to cry? Be concerned about your parents? How about the stress that you're making them go through?
This is so inappropriate of you guys to do. Where are
I'm a criminal, but the police shouldn't be here. Can you come back after breakfast? I need to have my own meal.
My dad is handicapped. You know what? I can see my dad. I can't see my dad. Can't. I want to see my dad who is handicapped. I'm sorry.
Come to the front room.
He can't stand up. You guys, he's gonna fall.
I'm gonna help him. I'm going to help him.
You know how much stress her dad must be experiencing right now.
Laura, we gotta take care of
Please, you're
Even though her mom is complicit with this, but
hurting me. You are hurting. No, you weren't. You were hurting me. I want to see my dad.
Handcuffs?
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to see my father. You are hurting me. You are hurting me, and there's going to be a report for what you have done. I guarantee you, I will have bruises from this. I guarantee you, I will. I'd like to see my father, please.
You just saw him, Laura.
No, and I don't know where my mom is.
Put you in handcuffs. Just cooperate. Come on.
This is so inappropriate. I asked for you because I said I didn't know if they were real or not. I really still don't even know when they put all their guns on me. I'm sorry. This is so.
Hey, this is Mikey. And step up.
468.
Hey.
There's going to be a report to the county. You guys realize that, right? This is before 7 o'clock in the morning. And they have their guns. I mean, I've literally never even seen a gun in my life.
it's a wild body cam. They have it on Line Crime. They have it on Schnitzels, and then I did a review of all of that. It's absolutely wild. I'm buying that shirt from Target to wear when we watch this. Wait, is that from Target? I want one. Crazy. She got her shirt on TikTok. Oh. Huh. Shout out to all the Hella Raiders. I appreciate you guys for coming over here. Hella, she's probably resting now after her live, but make sure you guys go ahead, check out Excited Utterance too. I'll drop the link. And I'll drop the link for Llama as well. And then Bruce too. $14 at Target. I'm gonna see if they go have it at my Target tomorrow. Someone better find the dog or I'm changing my mind. They're fine. They're fine. That's funny. Can you come back, officer, after I eat my oatmeal is what I would say. Shout out to you guys for being here. Tomorrow we will be starting the ADR complaint. We'll see how far we get through that. Thank you, Stir, Llama, all of the Laura Owens, Profesh, and everyone else for being here in the chat. Shout out to the replay viewers as well. I'm going to start earlier tomorrow on that document. And then after this live, I was going to do 𝗠𝗲𝗍𝗶𝗽, but I think I want to do body cam. There's 3 really disturbing body cam videos that I want to review with you guys. So I'm going to grab a drink that's already scheduled. Yes, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate that. I'll add this to the playlist. There is a Laura Owens playlist. So definitely make sure you check it out, get caught up, because we will be going through lots. I have interviews, documents. You guys know there's a lot going on here. There's multiple cases with each man. And then she has things going on with her lawyers. And then there's a ton of blog posts I just got. There's a lot. There's a lot. Body cam of what? Of scary stuff. Scary stuff. Okay, Llama, sounds good. Thank you for being here. I'll drop your info in the description too. And I'll sub up after this. Anyways, I will see you guys on the next live. It's already scheduled right now. Yeah, it's scheduled. So a little bit of a late night live, but I'm down for it. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. Thank you, Kat Randall. Yes, drama mama. Body cam of what? Brutal crimes. They are nice to her, the cops, I know. Okay, see you soon. Yes, go over there. I'll change the time to earlier because we got done here earlier. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.